Well, it is 024 as my avatar states. Coffee at the social club 116-202 Fair. Hello there, Polak. Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Let me go with my intro. It's only right. Let's do
It's
it.
the Tommy Stigs Show in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we are here. Hey, oh, what do you say? I got a couple of things to say. Wait to you. Wait to you. Titi, are you still here? Give me a thumbs up before you go, Titi. Please. Don't leave yet. I need to say something. I need to say something. Titi, don't go. Mr. Edwin, what a great show. Okay, you hear all that noise, all that jazz. You see all that stuff starting up. It's all irrelevant. That music, when I start up like that, it's meaningless. Here's what it does though. It makes people leave. It makes people leave. Give me 1 minute, TT, please. It makes people leave if they get bored. But it makes people leave if they're waiting for someone to start speaking. I have nothing to present, nothing to deliver but myself, which in the way I set this up, it's like a social club. So you all come in and welcome each other while the music is playing. I don't think anybody, I hope that nobody is saying, I hope that the music stops and this crazy guy starts talking. I hope that you're enjoying when I do that because I got to tell you, someone that is ADHD, I really don't like a musical intro like that. But I tried to find a song that goes with the vibe and you welcome each other in. So that's kind of what I did with that. Yeah, Edwin, that's kind of what I did with that. People don't have time to wait for a 5 minute introduction. They really don't. So hopefully you guys do like the vibe of that. Okay, TT Rad, number one. Congratulations to TT Rad, 10,000 subscribers. Was there ever any doubt? There was never any doubt. That girl has got what it takes. I love the way she does her show. Takes it as it comes. There's no stress involved. Totally relaxed vibe. Reading the chat, which is a great way to do it, TT. Being that you're not coming in with a specific topic or content, the way you're reading the chat to each other, because nobody realizes this. Many people are just watching. Ah, I'm sorry. Many people are just listening and not have the ability to watch. So this is where a thing like TT's is beautiful because at night I'm typically relaxing when she goes on. My show is over by the time TT goes on. My night show is over. TT goes on and I just chill there. And the thing is, sometimes I have it on the TV. So I can't see the comments. So TT reads them out. TT, beautiful format, beautiful content. Keep going, girl. That's my sister from another mister. Okay, so that's that. That's TT Rad. TT, you can go. You've been paroled. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm sorry I held you up. I'm sorry I held you up. I apologize, TT, but I felt it was necessary. And when I saw 10K, I felt very proud. This is a person that encourages all the positive people around here. She doesn't call out negativity and the hateful individuals on the YouTube world. What she does is go surround it and focuses only on the positives. That's that Belleville. That's that Belleville way. That Belleville girl way. That man, those Belleville girls, they ain't no joke. I gotta tell you right now. So she knows how to dismiss the negativities. She's got a way about her. And I don't know if you know both of us very well. We kind of carry ourselves in a similar way. We're loyal, like until you until you mistreat one of us in any kind of way, you got some crew behind you. It's how we are, TT. It's where you're a neighborhood girl, a very important neighborhood girl in my life in the past. Okay, so let's get into a little bit of this topic now. Oh, wait. Hold up. Pause. Wait a minute. The bus stopped. Let me open up the door. Edwin loaded up the bus and they're all filing in right now. Come on, everybody. Get off Mr. Edwin's bus. he leaves you with a little biscuit when you exit his bus, right? As you exit his bus, he leaves you with a little biscuit to enjoy the coffee show. That's what Edwin does. So, Sir Edwin, wonderful show this morning. You stayed consistent. You stayed on topic. You were passionate about your delivery. And I do wholeheartedly believe and support what you were saying this morning. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Edwin, I'm going to add to it. If you don't mind, sir, I want to add a little bit to that. St. Peter is waiting up there. St. Peter is by the gate. And St. Peter decides who goes where. He put you back into purgatory for a minute. He put you back down there with the devil, express lane, right to the evil, the evil world, or he takes you in. He opens up those pearly gates for you. So, Edwin, to add to what you were saying, yes, Edwin, St. Peter's waiting. He's waiting for these animals. You can't say you're a Catholic and not go to church. You cannot. You cannot. You got to pray. Pray in. We call it pray in place. Okay. My daughter is in Florida. Unfortunately, she cannot attend the church in Newark, New Jersey. My daughter's parish is St. Lucy in Newark, New Jersey. That's where they made their sacraments. The few sacraments that they started with. So she cannot get there. So Toriana prays every night at bedside, and I had no idea about this. So there you go. Edwin, I just wanted to add to that the religious part and the importance of faith. Faith, okay? The importance of faith. It teaches us to cope, not to ask for a miracle. When you ask for a miracle and you are disappointed, you are ignorant, you did not learn your faith. Get to church or pray in place is how we say it, Mr. Edwin. So salute to you. Very good show this morning. Very, very nicely done. Right to the point. Got all his points out, and here we are. He loaded up the bus right after his sermon. So I appreciate that, Edwin. So very good. Hello, Todd Father. Good morning. Hope that you are well or getting well. We need you well. We need you well. We need that 5:30, 5 o'clock show. We need you. So the family that prays together usually stays together. Well, Toro, that's a great, great, great point. Toro, before I get into my topic, I would love to add to that. Okay, my family got broken up. It is what it is. Me and my ex-wife were exes, right? But guess what? The one thing that we did kept that we still called each other a family. Now, that might sound odd to you, but we still called each other a family. We have family meetings. We have a group text between all four of us. We communicate constantly, consistently about everything. Everything. We speak about everything as a family would at the dinner table every evening. So, Toro, I will say that you are correct. I will say that you are correct. I took it to the next level. Not typical in divorce to have this type of relationship with the family, but we are still, in a crazy way, a family unit. Very important. Because our only job here, our most important job here, is to raise those kids and just be in their business. No, you got to be in their business. Otherwise, you're going to be visiting them in a prison cell. And that's a fact. That's proven. 100%. I'm proof of it. I'm proof of it, but I rewrote history. I did not repeat it. Okay, let's get into my topic real quick. A little bit here. Okay. Wait, Edwin, I'm sorry. I got to do one more thing. Edwin, I'm sorry. It's all you today, Edwin. I apologize. I got to tell you one more thing. Are you still here, Mr. Edwin? Sir Edwin, are you still here? Please give me a thumbs up. Hello, Trace. Osada, hello. Anybody that came in now, you missed a very good 13 minutes of me talking, unfortunately. Edwin, okay, I got to add one more thing, if you don't mind. San Sebastiano. Yes. San Sebastiano. Guess what my son's middle name is? Sebastiano. My son is Tommaso Sebastiano. So, yes. My son's middle name is Sebastiano. And my ex-father-in-law got the name Sebastiano when he came to this country. So there you go. Yes, San Sebastiano is very important, okay, to many, many people. I don't talk about it much, but it's very important, and I love that you did bring that fact out. So enjoy San Sebastiano, okay? It's Sebastian, everybody. It's really Sebastian. Susanta Sebastiano. Very, very nice. Very nice content, Edwin. I'm really, really appreciating it. I am enjoying it. Okay, Teresa, you be careful out there, please. Okay, let's get into my topic right now. Victimless crime. Is there such a thing? Is there such a thing as victimless crime? Now, I'll edit some of this out. I'll edit some of this out, guys. I'll edit the song out because I get it copyrighted immediately. So, victimless crime. Is there such a thing? We spoke about this briefly as I was ending my show yesterday. Is there such a thing as victimless crime? Well, no, there is not. Every criminal activity, there is a victim connected to it, associated with it. Now, there's different levels. There are totally different levels. Is Osada here? Osada, are you here, sir? There are different levels of criminality. There are different victim levels, okay? Different victim levels. One will be Wall Street scams, okay? Wall Street scams. Is it victimless? It's victimless in the way that nobody got cracked with a hammer. Yes, it's victimless in that respect of bodily harm. It's victimless of scaring somebody. But it's not victimless overall. Somebody lost their savings, possibly. If you hit a corporate, there is never a victimless crime, but what would you rather have done to you? Would you rather be fleeced? You are insured. Would you rather be fleeced? Would you rather be fleeced of funds, retirement, credit card fraud, this, that, and the other thing? Money crime. It's called white-collar crime. Or would you rather get cracked over the head, taken for your wallet and your iPhone? I don't know. So there's two different crimes. There's street crimes. They call them crackhead crimes. There's crackhead crimes, right? Well, now, wait a minute. There's crackhead crimes, which there is a victim. Then there's crack whore crimes. The crack whore takes out a service with a John, with a guy she meets on the street, does her thing, and that's a crack whore crime. So there's crackhead crimes and there's crack whore crimes, right? And then there's greed crimes. So there's all different types of crimes. It varies, right? Now, should someone like let's use two examples in organized crime. I'm going to use two examples. Nicky Scarfo Jr., the little one. Hello there, Fancy Nancy. Nicky Scarfo Jr. got caught up in a, I don't know, $10 million scheme. $10 million scheme, right? Yes. $10 million scheme. He got 30 years. Okay. Sammy the Bull committed 19 murders. He got 5 years. Sammy the Bull pushed ecstasy to children. He pushed drugs on children. He flooded my friend Mo's neighborhood with drugs. No, that's a fact. This crew had license plates. They all had Lexuses. Sammy the Bull's kid Gerard's crew all had Lexuses with plates on it. And everybody knew who that gang was. And they were distributing drugs all over my friend Mo, my dear friend Mo's neighborhood. He got 10 years for that one, I believe. Okay, so he got 5 years for the 19 murders. And then he got 10 years, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, for running an ecstasy ring with his family. Flooding Arizona with drugs. Now, Nicky Scarfo Jr., I'm not giving him a pass. I'm just saying. He took on Wall Street things. 20 years. Okay. Took on Wall Street things. Took on just white-collar crime. Nicky Scarfo, the little one, son, was not involved in violence. He was not a violent individual. He was more of a white-collar crime. Listen, nobody said he can't handle himself, but he was more of a white-collar crime individual, and he got 30 years for a money scheme. So there are different levels. What's your thoughts about that, guys? Should the crimes of monetary crimes where you are insured and they're fleecing big companies be the same sentencings as somebody that clipped somebody? We know people that have clipped somebody, they drop it down to manslaughter and they get 3 years. What's your thoughts about these guidelines? White collar crimes, blue collar crimes. Hello there, Chicky. How are you this morning? Nice to see you. Nice to see you today. Just wondering what you guys think about that. white collar crime is there different levels of victims, right? So that's the crime, like of Nicky Scarfo that's got the 30 years, and then there's the crime of Sammy the Bull that's flooding the world with drugs that is affecting people right now. Even though Sammy the Bull has gone and did his time, he made addicts. He turned people into addicts. Some may have died. Some may not have. We don't know. And when Mo comes on again, we're going to talk about this with him. We're going to see what he says about this. So do you guys think it's the same? Criminality? There's criminality? You think there's always a victim? You think there's a victim in that? In white collar crime? Sure, there is a victim. There is a victim. 100%. Sentence should fit the crime. Unfortunately, it never does. If a human victim is involved, then the sentence should be harsher. Yes. Yeah, well, also, yes, of course. He's a rat. That's a whole other thing. But yes, Joey, 100%. Yeah. All right. So, Danya, you got it. Yeah, I feel that way too. I don't think Nicky should be doing 30 years. I don't have to like him. I could be wishing him dead. I don't think he should be doing 30 years. I don't think Nicky Scarfo should be doing 30 years. I personally, here's the thing. There will always be drugs. And when there's no mediation and control, then you get competition. Big pharma taking us. Yes, it's true. The government tries to turn us all into addicts. You can buy alcohol and cigarettes in every street corner in America. Yes. Absolutely not. He should not. He should not be doing 30 years. Now, if the sentencing guidelines are 30 years, okay, that's the sentencing guidelines. They were set up, right? Yeah, Salvi. Oh. Listen, the sentencing guidelines, I meant the kid, Nicky. When I say chick, when I say, I don't mean Nicky Scarfo, little Nicky. I mean Nicky Scarfo Jr. He's got 30 years on a victimless, but not really a victimless crime, a real victim crime. Osada, I need to ask you for a visual check. How am I looking this morning? How are we flowing? Are we lagging? Are we behind? If we are behind, I will take that background right off. I got a good internet connection today, and the background is good today. So hopefully we are good. All right. So that was what I was thinking. Yeah, Salvi, what a shame. What a shame. Yep. Now go into another aspect of it. Okay, I'm going to give you something. 2 other crimes. Video is great. Thank you, Osada. Appreciate your feedback. As always, I appreciate you. Now, see, when I go like this, you might get a little weird. We're Italians. It's very, very hard to not speak with our hands, but that's what I'm doing. I had accessory after the fact of the crime. Gallion got 3 years probation with a 1-year program. Yeah, good. Exactly, Don. That's well, the mystery's there. Oh, because of racketeering, Don. Because of racket. Look at Bernie Madoff. Life in prison. Right? Bernie Madoff. Life in prison for a white collar crime. Meanwhile, yeah. Right. It was a conspiracy. I'm sure it's because it was a RICO thing, Don. I'm sure. I'm gonna guess it was a RICO thing. Thank you, TT. TT saying smash that like button. Victims in every crime, just a different level of victims. Right? Now, let's go to one other thing. We're going to go to one other thing, and I spoke about this many times in the past. Now, I'm going to go with 2 other crimes as a for instance, okay? And it's written in this book that I'm reading, Undercover Cop. Now, I remember this practice clearly. Okay? It was called Cars for Guns. Cars for Guns. Right? Now, back in the day, years and years ago, all the nightclubs had wise guys, cops, lawyers, judges, bookmakers, loan sharks, murderers, drug dealers, you name it. Everybody would be in an entertainment. So everybody would be in this one place. And they took on a practice of smashing in police officers' cars and taking the guns. Now they were going to, now right there, is there a victim in that crime? Not really a victim, so to speak, except the public that has to pay to replace those guns. But a victim is a, a victim is, this is a two-level thing. They robbed the guns from the police cars, smash and grab the guns. They didn't steal the cars. They cracked the windows and took the guns. They brought them to a safe house. Those guns were used, unfortunately, in crimes that had victims, real victims. So there's so many levels of crime. But the sentencing guidelines, in my opinion, way off. Way off. Assault, it's a tough one. Assault is a tough one. I mean, think about this. Your DNA is already programmed. You are already violent. A wife beater, right? Somebody that beats their wife, somebody that beats their husband. Thank you, Stephen. Somebody that beats their wife, somebody that beats their husband. This is a problem within. This is a problem within. So there's so many different levels of crime. There truly, overall, is no victimless crime. Now, hurting in your heart, hurting in your soul, hurting in your emotions because you've been fleeced versus hurting that you got assaulted. Man, getting assaulted is a very, very difficult, very, very difficult thing to overcome. I'm going to take it to another level of crime. Bookmaking and loan shark. Okay. Bookmaking, you made the bet. You made the bet. You put the bet in. Nice, you bet with the house's money. Yes, you didn't take any money. Okay, it's victimless at the moment as you put the bet in. Tommy, I watched your show. I think it was from yesterday. You mentioned Buddy. Yes, Buddy was yesterday's show. TT, what I have been doing is making short clips of the morning show and streaming them a little bit later in the day. Take out the music and all of that stuff. So TT, if you never catch my morning show, you can always catch that edited version. I will be for the most part releasing edited versions of the morning show. Yes, so I was talking about Buddy yesterday, and Buddy really, really did well by me. Buddy really wanted me in that union, and I refused it. That's a whole other thing, and that's a different level of crime also. TT, very good. Yeah, so that's a different level of crime also. TT, great comment. He was the best. Sonny and Buddy were tremendous individuals. If you were with them. I've seen the other side of Buddy. I've seen the other side of Buddy and Sonny. So if you were with them, you were good. I've seen the other side. My goodness, have I seen the other side of those two? Oh, Maron, I can't tell you stories. Forget about it. So then you go to bookmaking and loan sharking. Okay. Victimless? Victimless in the beginning. Maybe yes, maybe no. Betting $30 on a game, betting $40 on a game. It's your extra money. You can afford it. There's no victims in that, right? Tommy Stigs likes the Giants. He puts the Giants in -7. He's got that extra $30 for the week, and he bets on the game. There's no problems there. Nothing. No problems in that. Loan sharking. You borrow money from the loan shark. I need 1,000. I need a G note to get by. I need 10. That's what we did many, many times. We had to grab a G note on the street, grab 2 Gs on the street, whatever it might have been to get us through that week. Let's say our package went bad. We're in the red. We need some shot all that week. And then you go borrow from a loan shark. Now, still, there's not a victim. In borrowing from the loan shark, there's not a victim. This is a transaction, a monetary transaction. The individual that is borrowing has gainful employment or is successful in some other way and has the ability to pay it all right back. And let's say you borrow a G note at 3 points. 3 points, if you pay it back in 10 weeks, we'll charge you $130 for 10 weeks. And 10 weeks, you paid us back $300 on our G note. Nice transaction. No victims. Everybody's happy. That guy got to pay for his daughter's birthday party. This is business every day on the street. The problem comes in is when you got a degenerate gambler that comes into your package, goes into your office and just goes heavy. And before you're able to cut him off, he's in 10,000. Now you got a problem. He got into you for 10,000 before there's so much going on that day. Before the office can get it to you and stop the line, even though you gave him a limit, very difficult for the guys in the office. This is back in the day when there was guys on the phone. Now it's a little different. Set it and forget it, basically, and you monitor a computer screen. But back in the day, we had guys answering the phones. and the phones were going crazy. And they would get their bets in. Before you know it, they got 10. They're losing. They're chasing. Before you know it, it's Monday morning, and Salvatore lost 10,000. Sal's a garbage man. He's a sanitary technician. He don't have this to pay back. It's not going to happen. Now, a bookmaker sends out his leg breaker. If some bookmakers are also leg breakers, but it's better off within an organization for the bookmaker not to be a leg breaker. You need the bookmaker around. He's good at what he does. He sends out the leg. Now, is there a victim? But is there a victim? Was the bookmaker a predatory individual trying to hurt this individual? No, typically the gambler came to the bookmaker. You're a victim. You made yourself a victim by your uncontrollable ways, by your addiction. You made yourself, addiction led you to be a victim. Listen, you bet the Giants. You lost 10,000. You got to pay. You got to pay. Now there's some bookmaking operations. They have a lot of fluid, a lot of liquid going through the system, and they can make a deal. Give me 100 a week. Give me 300 a week, or turn it into a Shylock loan, right? Now the Shylock takes that loan. He takes that 10,000, 3%. Now he's got to pay 300 a week, interest only, if he's got 3 points. If he gets 5 points, he's got to pay a nickel a week on that 10,000. Oh, it's a problem, right? That's a problem, right? On 1,000, it's 30 a week. On 10,000, and so on and so forth. Gambling is the most addictive drug on the planet. Gambling and sugar. You're right, Osada. It is true. It is true. Kind of, yeah. So that's where it is right there. That's basically what I was going to speak about. And crimes versus victimless crimes. It's short. It's a good topic that I think of often. And for many, many reasons, I think of this often. And that's also for another show. Because people's lives have been ruined through gambling. Yes. All right. I'll try. I'm doing my show at 7. Yeah, usually tired after that, TT. But I always have you on the TV. And if I'm just hanging out there, TT, of course I will be there. You know that. But yeah, but you go on at like midnight, TT. TT's finishing when I'm getting ready for work. The best. TT is the best. What time you going on, TT? TT, my only recommendation for you would be to set your thumbnail. Now, you could set your thumbnail in StreamYard, and you don't even have to make a thumbnail. It will go to your default. If you ever see my shows that just say, TT, if you ever see my shows that just show the Italian flag, the social club, that means I picked no thumbnail. There's always a default. If you need help with it, let me know. I'll walk you right through planning your show. I think you know how to do it, but if you need any help, TT, just definitely, never hesitate. I will help. I'll walk you right through it. I'll have you a pro. Zip, 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 right in there. So if you want to do a plan, I would personally recommend that you do set a thumbnail. Put a little bit of topic in there. You could just say general chat. That's all you could. Let's hang out. You could put all of that in there. And guess what? If you have a personality, if you get traction, you go into an algorithm. YouTube will put you into an algorithm. Let's hang out. But YouTube watches and monitors your real views, your subs, and your content, and they will recommend you out. You don't curse, you have a positive vibe, you will get recommended out. They even look at the personality aspect of the individual doing a show. So there's a lot of things that go on. So TT, of course, I will be there. You know that. Yeah, try. If you need help, I'll walk you through it. Take 3 minutes. I'll have you on there in 3 minutes with a thumbnail. I don't know if you ever did it before. I may be speaking to the wall, but you may already know what to do. And if you do, that's great. And if you don't. But I would just put it up 10 o'clock. You can always change it. You guys see my shows. It's for 7 o'clock. Sometimes I come on 6:45. Sometimes I have to come on at 7:15. And I just fix it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, anything, Brittany. Listen, any of you guys ever need help, you know you got me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Yeah. So for yeah, right. So I'm going to um let me see. Should I do the bullet points before I go? Let me do the bullet points before I get into my departing song because I have to edit my shows now, okay? I want to get into a couple things. I want to get into a couple things before I go. Hello, Anthony. I want to get into it. Let me do my bullets, all right? I'm 34 minutes in. That's too long. Here's my bullets. We're going to go right down the bullets, okay? Hopefully, we're still flowing good. I don't know, guys. I hope we're still flowing good. How's the video? Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, please, if the video is okay. If you move your hands around when you're doing this, you might have a problem. But are we flowing nicely? Are we flowing nicely? Okay, hold on a minute. I got to take this call. Hold on 1 second. I got a work call. Hola. Okay, I'm back. I had to take a work call, guys. Hey, work calls, work is important, okay? So hopefully we're flowing good. Hello there. Okay, thank you down there. Oh, thank you, Osada. Thank you guys for the feedback. Let's go to my bullets. Are you ready for the bullets of the show? Let's get right into the bullets. All right, number one, mask mandate. We got another mask mandate. Now I don't get into deep conversations about my bullets. I just go down the line and just basically break down some of today's topics to you. Mask mandate in Monmouth County, New Jersey. Unfortunately, hello, Awakened. Very nice. Nice to see you, Awakened. Very nice to see you. I'm going to edit the shows going forward, Awakened, and you'll be able to see, some of it streamlined, basically. Okay, mask mandate, Monmouth County, New Jersey. Me, I don't know if I have an opinion on this. I'm in the middle. I don't care. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. All right, that's the mask mandate. Okay, there's a tunnel I'm going through my bullets very quickly. That's what we do. These are the bullets. This is the hit and run aspect of this show. Some current events, some thoughts that came to my mind. Okay. They're trying to build a new tunnel from New Jersey to New York. They're having a problem. Now listen to the year that they're talking about completion. 2040. I don't know if I'll still be here. I personally don't think they need another tunnel to Manhattan from New Jersey. I personally don't think they need another tunnel. They can improve the causeways going into the tunnels that we already have. I personally think for the 21-mile span, 7-mile gaps for the tunnels to get into New York City are sufficient. I don't think they need to build another tunnel. That's just my opinion. They can improve on what they have there. They don't need to build another tunnel and make our tolls go to $35. That's my opinion. The problem is there's a worker shortage. There's a worker shortage to build the tunnels. It was supposed to be a 2028 or 2000, something like that date. It's all has changed. The problem is, one of the biggest problem is they can't find workers. Well, why aren't these migrants, these refugees working on the tunnel? Give them work. Train them. The Italians came here and built churches. Give them work. Come on. It's ridiculous. Okay, so we got migrants here. They're knocking on doors in Manhattan for money. No, you think they come on the bus over here and then they go to the Roosevelt Hotel and then that's it? No, what happens after they're here? They're banging on doors in neighborhoods asking for money and shelter. That's what the migrants are doing right now. The refugees are banging on doors all throughout Manhattan. We have a problem. Okay, next thing. If it looks like, listen to me right now. This is very important. If it looks like water in the winter, it's not water. It's ice. Treat everything like it's ice. Walk to your car like you're walking on ice. Please use caution. We don't need a broken hip, and we do not need somebody getting hurt. Or worse, hitting your head and getting a brain bleed. Please be careful out there to sign it across to each and every one of you. Okay, if it looks like water, it's ice. I'm not coming to work today. You're not coming to work today? Why? I got a flat tire. What? We need you. We got a big We got a big project due today. We got a big job to get out today. You're not coming to work. You're not coming to work because you got a flat tire. You better have a plan B. Get that spare tire changed. Keep yourself some AAA, but you better get to work. You can come in late, but you got to get your ass to work. I'm not coming in today. No. We never say that. And you don't take a sick day unless you're fucking sick. And that just blew my 17 cents of monetization by cursing. You're not coming to work today? No, you're not teaching. Yeah, your work ethics are in the toilet. Your work ethics are in the turlet. All right? As they would say on the honeymooners, right? The turlet. Your work ethics are in the turlet. Okay? You're getting to work. Get to work. Teach your kids right. Okay, we got a problem with quality of products. We got a problem with quality. We are getting bad materials, bad supplies. I can use a few specifics, but I'm not going to. QC inspections of all your products has been diminished greatly. I do recommend to you anything that you buy, you'd be your own QC check. You are quality control of everything that you buy. Do a double check, okay? Staff is down at numbers that you cannot imagine. Product is getting to the market. The quality is suffering. So I just recommend to you anything that you do buy, take another look at it. Go through the dog food. If it's dry food, take a look. Just take a quick look and you'll be okay. QC inspect water bottles. What has happened with water bottles? I do not have any water. Yes, you do. You don't have a water bottle, but you have water coming out of that faucet over there. That water is more controlled and monitored than the bottled water that you'll get. No, I'm dead serious. Now, listen, I do drink bottled water. I'm just saying it's not an emergency if you run out of water because you have running water in your house. And it is monitored daily for pollutions, for chlorine, and for everything like that. Okay? So, we're out of water. We're never out of water if you have running water. Okay? Get over it. All my coffee, I use regular. Okay. This is a cute one. Leaning in for a kiss. Leaning in for a kiss. Let's go. Let's do this right now. Leaning in for a kiss. If the man or the woman leans in and the man or the woman or whatever they identify today as a cat, if they meet halfway, the kiss is meant to be. If you are going all the way with the kiss and they're not leaning in to kiss you, it's all you. She's not interested. He's not interested. The cat's not interested. Yeah. Okay. So leaning in for a kiss is a very, very important measure of what's in the other person's heart and soul and how they feel about you. Leaning in for a kiss. Listen, unless you're sick and you're not well, I get it. I understand. But leaning in for a kiss is a big thing. Last but not least, as Anthony just touched on, working from home. So here's the thing in the Northeast or wherever you get a lot of snow. Work from home. Work from home. Give me a laptop. Give me a laptop. I want to work from home. I don't want to come in the office. I want to work from home. I want to work in my pajamas. What happened? You got no more snow days. You're done. You're done. All those people that said, I don't want to go to work. I want to work in my pajamas. I want to work from home. Oh, shit. What happened now? The kids have snow days and you got to work. You better perform today. I want laptops. I want remote. I want this. I want that. Phenomenal. We got 17 inches of snow. Nobody can leave. We got 2 feet of snow. You can't leave for 2 days. Well, my computer's at my desk. I cannot operate. Different world now for all those people that said, I want to work from home. I want to work from home. There's no break today. There's no break today. Listen, because your work day should be filled from start to finish with tasks. You should have no time in between. So if you're working from home, you better be producing as much as you're working at the office. No, not okay. So there you go. Those are the bullet points for today. Hopefully we hit them out well. Nicey nice. I'm going to go with a song. It has to do with the crimes, the money, and the hard times that we are in right now. Everybody keep it positive. That's the only way we do it, okay? You got to